New Tamalog. I'm gonna eventually run through all of the connections I have, but we're starting with these three. I can never remember which of these is which. This is... oh, I did not mean to get this fella. I wanted to reset. This one doesn't have a reset button in it. Sometimes I take the back off and then I take them apart and I take the reset button out and then I just don't think to put it back in. I need both hands. I took the battery out and I put it back in and it did that. I don't think that's meant to happen. That's certainly interesting. Oh. Okay. It's strange. I bet someone in the Tamagotchi Discord would know what's got up with that. Okay, so they fade it out of existence and then we put the battery back in. It is the 10th month. Buttons are mildly stiff. I think it's the 11th or the 10th. Let me check the date. I will put the back on it, but date is it is the 11th. I actually got close on guessing the date. The button is a little bit stiff. Sorry, just switching hands. I didn't actually mentally take note of what time it was in the slightest. 6:50. Let's just go with 7 AM. Oh, right, birthday. Usually I do put my actual birthday, but today we'll just put the 12th. Okay, and now I will... It does actually have the reset button on there. What an interesting bug that was. There we go. Let me open these batteries. I feel I probably have more of these batteries somewhere, I just don't know where. Oh. This feels very loose. I can't really name this one, can I? Can I get like a little heart symbol or something? I haven't ran any of these three devices in ages, so I'm unsure what kind of condition they are beyond, you know, what you can tell by looking at them. Kiddly duckly, please go through quicker. I think this one's a girl. This one seemed like it was a little bit wobbly. I'm not sure if that is the case. Yeah, it's like the whole device is a little bit wobbly. I will fix that. It is wobbly because it doesn't have all the screws in. It only has one singular screw that I assume I couldn't get out at some point. So, it's got screws loose. I have the screw mystery jar. And also some random RAM. But yeah, I have my old container that I used to keep my Tamagotchi in, and it still has bits and pieces in it from old Tamagotchi that we can use. It has a broken screw in that bottom corner, so I guess we cannot run this one at all. Unless I get that broken screw out to be able to put a different screw in, and I can't get the top screw out to be able to do anything further. I mean, I'm sure if I tinkered around with it long enough I could. I'm pretty sure these are both in Japanese, so I guess we're starting out with just our Japanese Tamagotchi, which is fine. I can't remember if these are both the same version of Tamagotchi or not. I think they probably are, but I very much could be wrong. And we'll probably raise them to adulthood at least once. It's the 11th. Why'd I go to 12? We'll go with 7 AM as well. It would be nice if we got a boy, because we could aim to complete at least one full generation of these guys. And then, probably start up a... We'll start up something else. A version 3, probably. Add a version 3, take away one of these two. Or maybe we just add a version 3. Like, I think the eventual goal would be we have 3 going at all times, because I was going to have 3 going, but the other one just did not want to work with us. This is my sketchbook that I put Tamagotchi. It's like a combination Tamagotchi log, Tamagotchi themed sketchbook. I just stuck these pictures in it today. These are the 4 drawings I've done for Tamatoba so far. I'm already behind on Tamatoba. That's my favourite one I've done for Tamatoba so far. We've got this little growth chart. I don't know if that is specifically for these two or not. I think it is. I don't know. It would be awesome if we got a Chigo. A boy! Yay! The buttons on this one work a lot better than the other one. So that is a plus for us. Yay! It's a little bit of a theme, isn't it? We've got heart and star. If I could find like a instruction thing for looking after these two, that would be awesome. These guys are going to get married when you're older. You've got to poop. It's heart and star, and it reminds me of this other pair that I have. I still haven't even ran these two yet, but look, they're heart and star. I haven't even ran those guys yet, and I was so excited to get them, but I ended up running my Paradise, and then I just haven't ran anything since I took the batteries out of the Paradise. But we've got my book here. I was showing it to you for a reason. We've got the pictures from the Paradise, see, when I got the different Tamagotchi. There's 2 new Paradise coming out, and I'm so excited. One of them is like a variation of the Sky one, and the other is the Jade Forest. And obviously I want both of them, because the Sky one is my favourite out of these 3. So, obviously I want a transparent version of that. I think the faceplate in it, I'm not particularly a fan of that, but I'm pretty sure it's, like, really easy. Seraphina, can you get out of that? I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to replace that. So, no, that will not be a struggle in the slightest. I was just taking the little, clippy things out. You can see I started this, on last year's Tamatoba. I feel like I've been using this sketchbook for so much longer, but apparently I haven't. But I'm looking forward to when this one's finished, because something about the sketchbook, the vibes are off. So I'm looking forward to when I can start the next one and have this one finished. This is Sketchbook 3.5. It was meant to be between 3 and 4. I'm pretty sure Sketchbook 4 is complete. I don't have it in here with me. Actually, no, yeah, Sketchbook 4 is complete, because my main series of sketchbooks, I'm up to number 5. So I guess the next one, the next Tamagotchi themed sketchbook would be 5.5, or do I have a 5.5? I have a sketchbook here somewhere that's a point something. Sorry, it is buried. Yeah, I've got sketchbook 4 here. There's a sketchbook tour on my channel of this, because usually when I complete a sketchbook there is a tour. I don't know if I want to do a tour of this one. Let me know in the comments if you would want to see a tour of that one when it's finished. I would love to be finished this one by the end of this year. And then obviously after sketchbook 4 there, I have sketchbook 5, but I also have this one, sketchbook 4.5. This one is barely used, which is unfortunate, because I was meant to do figure studies and things in it, but I just barely do that. Very much it's a thing I need to work on. All 3 of these sketchbooks, they're all the same brand, because it's a branded sketchbook I really like, but you can only get it at one store. See, they're these Talon's Art Creations, and here in New Zealand I've only ever found these in one store, and that's the Drawing Room. And I'm irresponsible with money, so I use Afterpay a lot, and the Drawing Room doesn't take Afterpay, so I tend to get new ones when I can actually afford the upfront price, which they're not even that expensive. I'm bad with money. But so those three are all the Talon's art creations, and then this one, sketchbook number 5, I decided to try this other brand for the first time. I really like it. It is the Moleskine art collection one, and I actually really like this one so far. Like, I would get more of these. Like, my next Tamagotchi sketchbook is probably going to be this brand instead. And I also like that they're kind of roughly the same size. I think the paper is about the same too. 165 GSM. Oh no, it's thicker paper, 140 GSM in this one. So yeah, I probably will switch to using the Moleskine ones because I have multiple places I could feasibly get more of them. Like, I got that one in particular from Mighty Ape, but I did also recently buy one from Book Hero. So like, I have multiple options if I switch to a different sketchbook, and I'm always a fan of different options. But I was flicking through here for a reason, I think. When I got that one, the Angel, because I like taking pictures of my Tamagotchi whenever I buy a new one, and then I have a story on Instagram that I put them in. I've got the uni information here, the version 3 growth chart, and then I usually stick them inside the sketchbook as well. Tamagotchi. I like my this year's Tamagotchi art a lot more. See, this is part of why I don't like this one as much, because it's just really not holding up very well. But then that's kind of typical of any of my sketchbook. They end up becoming very bloated and big by the end. Like, I don't really get why it does that, so it's like it popping out at the front and then less so towards the back. I don't understand that in the slightest. But I wanted... Oh look, the Tamagotchi prompt list from last year. I think that was from a different Tamalog I did. I don't know. I like to, in my sketchbooks, have like a title page for the start of each month. I'm not always consistent about it though. Oh, there's the proper sheet for last year. I like to use the same background now for each Tamagotchi, so, you know, it's cohesive. And then we've got artwork. We've got October of last year. I thought there was a particular thing I had in here printed out, but I'm not seeing it. November. Oh, that might be useful for future. I could have sworn there was this. Okay. Yeah, so these guys will be able to connect to the version 3, the regular version 3, not the re-release. So, you're not looking at it because I needed to lean closer and look at it. But yeah, oh wait, is this technically the Tamagotchi Plus? Okay, it can connect with the version 3, and the Akai and the Katai. They can connect at least. This isn't the page I clicked on. I'm pretty sure it is the Tamagotchi Plus. What do you want? You're sick. I'm pretty sure it is the Tamagotchi Plus, though, that these both are, because they're the Japanese little fellas. Is that a weird way of phrasing that? Yeah, they're both showing in the same category, which is not very helpful to me. See, this one is right there, and then my cat's sneezing, and then this one right there. Okay, oakley dokley. Dance and jump. So 2 games. Ooh, items. Where do these guys get items from? Do they have a shop? Hold on. They don't have a shop. Features. Is this the one where the shop comes at a certain time each day? Is it just all you get items by connecting? It really has been a long time since I ran these guys. Feel free to comment advice and things on these guys, because, yeah, but I'm pretty certain it is just the plus, which means it can breed and connect with the version 3. Unless I'm reading this wrong. Hold on. Because, plus, and then version 3, plus, and then... Yeah, it can breed with the version 3, breed and connect with the version 3, and then it can also... It can connect with the Katai, but it can't breed with the Katai, and it can connect with the Akai, but it can't breed with the Akai. And the Katai can only breed with itself. The Katai can only breed with itself, and same with the Akai. So I don't know if I'm going to end up running any Katai or Akai, because, you know, the idea is, we start off with these two, we introduce a version 3, one of these two maybe breeds with the version 3 eventually. I don't know, but we move through with each version connecting with the version before it, and we'll start off with the 2 at all times, but maybe by the end of it we'll have 4 of them going. We'll see what happens. Feel free to comment your opinions, your feelings, and whatever else on that. Thank you.